Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. This is for all star signs. If you are here, I feel like it is a sign that there are messages for you, and this is a safe space where you are always very, very welcome. So we are going to have a look and see what's coming through for your reading. And also, if you ever wanted to purchase any personal services, readings, items, rituals, anything like that, it's always linked down below in the description box and on shopmoonlightguidance.com. All right, so let's have a look and see what is coming through. Okay, let's see. By the way, my sweater actually says dream. I just thought I would mention that because I was getting some comments. So, all right. So, a bit of a tower moment has happened. This is Mars energy, so some kind of conflict, chaos has happened in your life recently. And it could have happened a while ago as well, but I still feel like you're feeling the aftershocks of it all, all right? A little bit like when an earthquake happens, you can still feel like tremors and aftershocks and things like that. I feel like you still feel this because it was really upsetting, very painful. You've been through a very upsetting situation through no fault of your own. It's been really challenging, very distressing, very upsetting. It's felt like a lot, and I don't feel like you really deserved to be treated in the way that you were treated. Also, what's really interesting here is that the Page of Cups actually shows this very sort of like innocent energy where it's almost like you're trying to find happiness in your life. You're trying to find like good things in your life again. You're trying to find your mojo. You're trying to find your peace. You're trying to find yourself. And you're also looking, I feel, at, you know, websites and things. And a lot of the websites say things like, I shouldn't laugh, but it's just, it's one of those things, isn't it, where you just feel like, really, like, how's that going to help? A lot of the websites say things like, do something you like a hobby, or take your mind off things, but then you just think 10 times more about the situation that has unfolded. So it's almost like you're trying to find your mojo, you're trying to find things that you enjoy, things that you like, things that make you feel good, but then at the same time, you're literally thinking to yourself, I just keep thinking about it, okay? Because we have this overthinking energy. So yeah, someone here has obviously treated you like not good, right? And it's really upset you and very frustrating for you from what I am picking up on. And it's just really created a lot of like unnecessary tension, unnecessary chaos. Okay. I've got here Venus, okay? Got Empress. So Venus energies, my God, we literally go from like Mars to Venus. You know what that means? That means here that whatever this chaos is that has happened, which I feel has been specifically to do with some form of relation. Now, a relationship doesn't always have to be romantic. It could be friends, could be a family member, but this person, okay, has clearly done something wrong. And what I see here is that you've been trying to get back to yourself, which I think is an amazing thing. Don't stop doing that. But I do feel here that this person here has a habit of sort of going around in cycles. They've been through a lot of trauma and pain. And I do have a feeling here, that's exactly what it shows. 4 of Cups. This person has a habit of rejecting people that are good for them. They have a habit of self-sabotaging things. And what I do actually see happening here is that I feel like they're going to try and come back into your life, okay? But first and foremost, they will try to make you jealous. They will try to play a few games. And what I think is really important here is obviously standing your ground. Now, what does that mean? It doesn't mean you have to be rude to them. It doesn't mean you have to be mean. It doesn't mean you have to say certain things to them. It means that you just hold your value, okay? You don't entertain less than what you are deserved. It's a little bit like, okay, I'm going to give you an analogy. If someone comes to you with, let's say, a few crumbs, but you know that no, let me give you another analogy. Let's say you're selling a loaf of bread, okay, and a person comes to you with a few pennies, but that loaf of bread is worth dollars, for example, right? So if you just say like, oh yeah, it's okay, and you give that loaf of bread, then you've made a loss, right? And then you feel guilty. Obviously, I'm not talking about like donations and things like that. I'm talking like a different way. And then if you, for example, said, no, but this is worth dollars, not just a few pennies, that person is going to realize like, oh, I do need that loaf of bread, so let me go and work. Let me go and get a few more pennies to make the dollar amount. They will come to you then with dollars. It's a little bit like having boundaries and setting that because you know what you are worth, okay? Make sure that you know what you are worth and you don't accept less than you deserve. I'm talking more in a like metaphorical sense, you know, rather than like, oh, well, that person should have just given that loaf of bread. It's different. So make sure, because then this person can work on themselves. They can understand that they have to treat you better, right? Rather than you just accepting them as they are and then them going round in cycles and continuously hurting you, they will realize that if they want you in their life, they have to be proper towards you, and they need to go and do their inner work. They need to work on themselves and get themselves together. Okay, so that's really important. When they come to you, have boundaries, right? Sure, you can give them as much as they want in return with conversations, which I feel like you would do, but you don't need to accept less than you deserve. And so that's really, really important here, okay? You are worth a lot more than being taken around in cycles. What that actually triggers this person to do, okay? Because at first they'll try and make you jealous. We'll have a look at that. But what they can actually end up doing in terms of trying to make you jealous is that they can try and, pretend like their life is happy and perfect because they want to attract you, right? And when a person is trying to attract a person, you're not going to show like your sad parts of life. You want to be attractive, not non-attractive, because they feel like if you saw their sad moments and who they really are, you wouldn't be attracted. So they'll try and show like good moments on things like social media, or telling you that their life is like great and perfect and amazing, when actually that's like not the case. You know what I mean? So that's what they will do, is that they'll try and make you jealous by basically showing you that their life is picture perfect. Now we've also got the devil here as well. So what I really feel is that they can really be quite obsessive about showing you that their life is amazing and perfect to try and get you attracted to them. And boom, okay? Like literally they'll become obsessive about trying to get you in that particular way. And the main thing here is let them build the trust up towards you from what I am seeing. Let them be mutual and equal in conversation. Give things time, see their actions over the course of time, and then make your decision. That's what I'm seeing. This person is going to return into your life, but they will try and make you jealous. Make sure you have those healthy boundaries. You do not accept less than you deserve. Make them prove to you that they can be trusted. This is very important, because otherwise if you just give your trust, they'll just be like, oh well, whatever, I don't really have to do enough towards this person. They'll just accept me for doing less. So obviously you don't want that, right? So we've got the Hierophant. They'll try and build a relation back up with you. Thing is, this person has lessons to learn, but I think the most important thing is don't just jump on the bandwagon. I think that's really, really important, that you know this as soon as possible, is that you don't want to jump the bandwagon and just accept them straight away. Make sure they prove themselves to you. Make sure you give the situation time. You see their behavior over the course of time. You give them time to work on themselves, to heal, to get themselves together. You are listening to yourself and your intuition, because they're going to come regardless, but they have got to treat you properly. And that's the thing that I am really seeing here. Like Spirit is really, really advising that you get treated properly, and you get treated with the amount of love and respect that you deserve, and not less than that, because people have a habit sometimes of coming to you with less when you deserve so much more. But that's also because you're very forgiving. But make sure that you are also putting yourself in a place where you are doing the absolute most for yourself as well, because I think that's really important. Okay, so this is your reading. We are still going to continue looking into some oracle cards though, so I want to mention that. Okay, let's see. And yeah, by the way, also I have lots of rituals and items and services on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, if anyone is interested. There's personal readings if anyone wanted a personal reading with me to answer questions you have. There's also intention items which have thousands of 5-star reviews, bracelets, candles, sage bundles, teas, and so much more. And there's also as well the rituals such as the black magic energy removal, protection ritual, rituals for love, money, success, marriage, career, healing, business, home, justice, healing. Oh, I just said healing twice. Anyways, it's all there, okay? It's all linked down below and on shopmoonlightguidance.com. So we've got crown, right? We've got success and pride. So you will have success, you will have pride. You don't need to do anything in this situation. Let them do it towards you. I think the most important thing in this entire reading is that you don't need to be the one chasing. You don't need to be the one running. You don't need to be the one organizing things. You do not need to be the one contacting and constantly trying to figure out the situation like a person trying to fix a puzzle. you don't need to do all of that. If anything, they have to be the ones proving themselves to you. They have to be the ones putting in the effort, putting in the work, doing, enough towards you, being proactive, being kind, doing more. This is so, so important. So I feel like it's really, really significant that you let them do things towards you. Not the other way around. You let them come to you. You let them progress towards you. You let them make a move towards you. Very, very important. Okay. Very, very. We've got here rabbit, so it says pregnancy and fears. So yeah, remember your fears can manifest, okay? It's like planting seeds. The more you fear things, the more those fears can actually manifest into reality. Also, I just feel here as well that for some of you, this can like literally mean this, okay? So I just want to mention that. But I do see here that there is, a lot progressing. There's a lot of flowering in your life. And the main thing here is that let this person do more. Let them plant seeds. Let them water those seeds, right? Because the thing in this situation is that this is the kind of person, who tries to make you jealous, but they'll plant seeds, but then they'll make you water the seeds every single day, right? They'll do the easy part and then make you do the thing that is like daily. No, don't water the seeds, because they'll realize like, oh, my seeds aren't growing. Oh, I better go do it, better go. Let them do it. Don't always be the one doing everything, because at the end of the day, that's how you also condition certain people to treat you, and you condition an entire situation. It's like literally the last thing that you want is you don't want to like condition a person to always think that you're literally always going to be the one doing everything, okay? But yeah, they try to make you jealous. They can try and make you jealous on social media by basically showing you that their life is amazing because they're trying to attract you. But they have a tendency to sometimes slip back into that self-sabotaging thing, so they can, continuously do that. Break the cycle by making sure that you are focusing on yourself, loving yourself, doing you, okay? If you find it really hard to do that, all of the rituals on my website, which are intention rituals, help with detachment and healing and putting yourself first. The most powerful one, I would say, okay, there's actually 3 really powerful ones. The first one is the detachment ritual, which helps to pull energy towards yourself, allows healing to happen in your energy so that everything you want starts to manifest, because the key to the law of attraction is detachment. And then there's a codependency ritual, which allows you to not get emotionally triggered by what another person is doing or what other people are doing, allows your emotions to stay with you, allows you to be much more confident within yourself without depending on others to give you happiness or fulfillment. And then there's also shadow work healing, which heals trauma, pain, sadness, heartbreak, grief, inner childhood trauma, things like that. These rituals are by far like the most powerful because they're healing rituals, but the other ones can also help with specific intentions, okay? So yeah, that's what I wanted to mention, and this is your reading. Don't get triggered by what they are doing, okay? Because they're trying to show you that, but they have to work for you, they have to come to you, they have to prove themselves to you. That's the true test, not just them trying to make you jealous, So I also wanted to mention as well that all information is linked down below. Personal services, readings, items, but also I have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day, so check me out on there if you wanted to. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon.